Hello and welcome to week 3. This week I am starting in the assignment area because we have some assignments due. This should be finished and being turned in as you're watching this video perhaps, where you've listed 5 professional articles that deal with some aspect of family literacy. You've summarized them, each one in a paragraph, so you'll have 5 paragraphs, each one documented in APA style. The articles that you chose should deal with family literacy and its relationship to reading development in children or teaching reading in kindergarten. It may also include ways of dispensing information about the student to the family. I'm looking for a title page in this assignment, as well as you proofing to make sure there is no incorrect grammar, spelling, or sentence structure. And please have this in on time to me. The next assignment is due the following week, and this is the TORP, Theoretical Orientation to Reading Profile. Now, this is a document that you can download, and this is a link that will take you directly to the same document, so you can use either one. You need to read the instructions, obviously, for administering DeFord's Theoretical Orientation to Reading Profile and take the test. You're going to follow the directions, analyze your score, and justify where you fall on the continuum. If you believe your score doesn't reflect you as a teacher, again, explain why and justify. You're also going to submit your calculations for scoring, how you scored yourself. So let's take a look. I've opened the link here, and we can see the directions. Read the following statements and circle one of the responses that will indicate the relationship of the statement to your feelings about reading and reading instruction. And you've got strongly agree, going to strongly disagree. Select one best answer that reflects the strength of agreement or disagree. So if you strongly agree, you would choose in here if you're in the middle, or if you strongly disagree. You're going to read each of these. So number 1 says a child needs to be able to verbalize the rules of phonics in order to assure proficiency in processing new words. Do you agree with that statement? Do you strongly agree with it? Where do you fall on this continuum? You'll do that for the following 28 items. Then you're going to identify these items, 5, 7, 15, 17, 18, 23, 26, and 27. And you're going to score all the other items by giving the number of points corresponding to the number you circled. So if you circled 4, that's 4 points. Do not score items 5, 7, 15, the ones that are doing here when you're doing this. After you do this, you're going to score 5, 7, 15, 18, 23, 26, and 27. So these were the items that you identified here so that you wouldn't count them. And again, if 1 is circled here, you'll give a 5. If 2 is circled, you'll give a 4, and so forth. Then you're going to add the 2 total scores for 1 total score. And you're going to see where you fall on the continuum. Note that if you have a score of 85 to 120, you would probably indicate the ability to use a balanced approach to reading instruction. If you're in the 0 to 65 range, you have a decoding perspective. You have a bottom-up philosophy and perhaps believe in behaviorism. If you're at the 66 to 110, you have a skills perspective or a blended philosophy, cognitivism. 111 to 140 is a more holistic approach, and it's the top-down philosophy or constructivism. Now, there is no one right approach. It's all a matter of preference and beliefs, and you can't be wrong on this. You just have to fill this out correctly and justify what it is that you feel to be true. Okay. So with that in mind, let's go to our course content, and we'll click on week 3, and you will see you're to read chapters 5 and 6 in your text, post to the discussion board, which you've all been doing, so thank you. Submit your TORP, view some websites, and watch some videos. So the first website, it's not actually a website, it's actually a tool for you to use. And this is something that's from the Literacy Coaching Clearinghouse. And it's very, very good for those of you who may be taking on the role of reading coach. You've got a form for team meetings. You've got a sample meeting sheet. And it's just one tool from the Literacy Coaching Clearinghouse that may be helpful to you. The next item I have for you comes from the Learning Literacy Assessment Profile. And this is really quite nice. They have a lot of information for you. You can download these PDF files, and they give you the stages of literacy development for the emergent reader, the beginning reader, the independent reader. They also have record-keeping forms and things that may be very useful to you. So here we have, and that didn't open correctly, so I'm not gonna, hopefully that opens in a better way for you than it did for me. Let's see if the next one opens. I'm having some trouble on my computer with this, so hopefully you'll have better luck than me. If not, you can get to some of the other information in this way. Very strange. I've opened it in the past, so I'm not sure about that. We have an assessment overview site, which has some really good material from reading A to Z. And what's nice about this is you can download these. You can go to the resource for phonics assessment, ELL assessments, comprehension, benchmarks, and so forth. The next item deals with assessing young children's progress appropriately. And this, again, gives us lots of good information, additional links, examples, lots to explore. The first video is a short one on assessing reading skills. And then we switch to a little different topic, response to intervention. Very, very important today. So our first tab is just a resource, a website called the Center on Response to Intervention. Now, if you don't know a lot about RTI, this is the place to learn. You've got videos, you've got links and webinars and all kinds of good things. And even if you do know a lot about RTI, this might be a very good resource for you. We have another site for response to intervention, and this is called Intervention Central, also with a lot of RTI resources, checklists. All of these things on the right are tools that you can access. Lots of good links, and everything is free to you, so that's always nice. One more site on RTI, and this is from the International Reading Association. Again, something to download for educators. You can do that. Additional links, podcasts, and information on RTI. This is a site every reading teacher should be familiar with. And then one last video that I really hope you take the time to watch. It's very amusing and it's cute and it's on differentiated instruction. I think you will enjoy it. Well, that covers what you need to be doing this week. So you've got a lot to explore, 2 chapters to read, and of course your assignments due. Please know that I am available to you. You can contact me through course messages. I check this daily. You can contact me through email, or you do have my phone number, and that's an additional way to get a hold of me. This is a Memorial Day weekend, so I hope you have a safe, happy, and enjoyable one. Take care, and I'll be speaking with you next week.